What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have a very exciting video because yesterday I made my first flea market appearance in like about a year. I think the last time I went to a flea market was actually Rose Bowl in like August or September of last year. So it's been a while, but I definitely needed some time off from the fleas. And I really enjoyed my time at the Portland Vintage Market this weekend. They just relaunched it. Shout out Lauren, shout out T. They did a great job. There was free herbs, DJ. It was a big event, bigger than it's been in the past, which I really appreciated. And yeah, next month I'm gonna get there even earlier than I did this month because I got there at about 10 and I got a lot of good stuff and I got a lot of good steals. But next month I will be going at like 8 a.m. or whenever people start loading in like I normally do. So that all being said, we're gonna go through some thrift finds, some flea market finds, and kind of some stuff for sale. Basically I have this organized by like stuff I'm keeping, stuff I'm gonna wear until it sells, stuff that was cool enough that I found to show you guys, but I'm gonna sell it 'cause it's not like my size. So yeah, that all being said, let's get into the video. All right, I forgot to put this clip in, but I got this Nike tee in a $5 pile and sold it to my friend. So here's that clip. I don't know, you want to say anything to the people?
Yeah, shout out my boy Alex for my Hayward Field tee. Nike.
Yep, got this for 5, flipped it for 20. Let me know in the comments, did he get taxed? Follow Plum Garments. All right, so we are going to kick things off with the things that I found that I am keeping for myself section. And yeah, we're gonna start, I think this is thrift finds, this is flea market, and then the rest is flea market. So first thing, this is what I got at the bins for myself this week. We have this like 80s or 90s wool Lakers Sports Specialties single script, and yeah, I have never found a single script in the wild. They are my favorite types of hats. This one is unique because it's a Lakers. I'm not a Lakers fan, but I'm a LeBron fan, so I'm a Lakers fan. But yeah, this one is unique because the Lakers were like the only team that Sports Specialties did their Lakers script in their font versus like the default single script font, which I will grab my other single script so I can show you guys. But yeah, you can see the difference in the two. So this one is just the default classic single script. This one is the Lakers single script. And yeah, it's just cool that it has that Lakers single script. Total side note, if anybody has like a wool version, like this version of this hat, hit me up because I want one. I don't know how much I would pay, but like I'd be down to work something out for the wool single script version of this Arizona State one. This is one of my favorite hats. I think the shape on these is a little bit better than on these. So, but I like the corduroy version better than this. Like just as a hat, I prefer the corduroy version. But anyway, besides the point, let's get back to talking about this, show you some details. We'll put that right there. So as you can see, this one's in honestly not terrible condition. I did pull it out of the bins. It's pretty clean. It just has some threads loose. And then you have that embroidered NBA logo on the side. This one is a snapback variation, and then on the inside it says the Pro by Sports Specialties. It is missing the other tags that are on the inside, and then you've got that classic green under the bill, and it's a little bit yellowed. I mean, I cleaned it up, but yeah, overall, very solid hat, very happy to own it. And we'll get on to the next item that I'm keeping. I'm gonna put this up here so it doesn't get in a pile, but I'm gonna pile the rest on the ground. So, next item I'm keeping Carhartt double knees. These are a staple. I've been wearing these on and off for years, and what stood out to me about this pair, I did thrift them, although they were asking like 20 bucks, but besides the point. The standout thing about this pair is the wash on them. I really wanted to keep the pair of Dickies that I showed you guys last week. They're bidding on eBay. They're probably gonna be done by the time you guys see this video, but they just had that perfect faded out wash, which I like, but I don't like any distressing. That's what I'm super picky about, is I don't like any distressing. I don't really like any marks. I don't like painters. So it's kind of hard to find them like that, but I did find this pair at the thrift. They've got like some small holes, some small paint marks, but I just don't want like a super thrash painter pair. I want them to be pretty clean. And I did sell my last pair of double knees because they were starting to rip. So I didn't have a pair in the rotation. Those ones were denim. I'm on the hunt for another denim pair because I think those are low-key the best pairs, but this would be my second bet. But yeah, these are super broken in, and they fit me like perfect. So the one thing I'm gonna do with these is when I find my seam ripper, I'm gonna take off this leather back patch here because I just don't like it. But you can see like the fade on the waistband. That's like what I like to see, is like just a little bit of that original color there. And you can really see it if you like compare the inside to the outside. And they have it kind of on the crotch too, if you look on the crotch. But yeah, just a super clean pair. They fit really nice, they feel really nice. And I will just, you know, beat them up until I find another pair that I like more, basically. But that is it for the double knees. Next pair is something I've been meaning to talk about. These are a pair of not even vintage. These are like 2009-ish. 501s in the mocha brown colorway. These have been over-dyed. So you can tell that they've been over-dyed just by the back patch right there, and then like on the inside on the pockets, and see it's that nice mocha brown color. And what I like about these is that the Y2K to like the mid like 2010s pairs of Levi's, if you get the colored pairs, I think they're legitimately the best colored pairs. I have been on the hunt for the moss green pair, and the reason I say this is because they just fade in better. I don't know what they were doing with the dyes, but they fade in better than any other era of the colored Levi's. I prefer them to the Made in USA pairs, and they just have better colors. Like, that's just what it comes down to. I don't know what they were doing, but they were doing something. And yeah, again, thrifted this pair. I'd probably sell them eventually if I get a pair that are like fit me a little bit better and are a little bit earlier than these, but they're still a nice pair. And if you are at the thrift and you find a pair of these, I would implore you to pick them up because I think that they are pretty underrated. But on to the next item. We're getting into the flea market items now that I am 100% keeping. Very much in the same vein as those. This is a Levi's Denim Trucker jacket, but it is not just any old Levi's Denim Trucker jacket. This one is a part of the 90s Levi's authentic Western wear line. Most of the time you would see this tag on the Sherpas, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. On the inside here, you can see you have this Levi's authentic tag. Normally that's just on a Sherpa. And then you have that 90s Made in USA Levi's tag on the inside. But this one is not a Sherpa. And it has a lot of slightly different details from the regular 90s Levi's trucker that I think make it great. And yeah, I didn't know that I needed this until I found it, but the Levi's authentic line is actually a great line if you want to look on eBay. There's like shirts and all that. Actually, I think this shirt is part of this line too, so yeah. But anyway, This one obviously has a super nice sand washed appearance. And then on the inside of the collar, you can see it's got this huge cloth patch that says this is a Levi's jacket. And it's got kind of like the same type of deal that you have on the flashers of a vintage pair of Levi's. And then the thing that sets this one apart for me is the shape, because this is modeled after this jacket, which you guys can't see, but this is a first contract Levi's 557 jacket, which is the first Type 3 trucker. And the difference between that and the modern trucker basically comes down to the fit. They're more cropped. They don't have any pockets, any hand warmer pockets right here. They come in, like these come in all the way to a point. The pockets look a little bit different. But yeah, those are the main differences between like this and a regular Levi's trucker. But this one still gives you the hand warmer pockets. They're just hidden on the inside, and it does have an oversized baggy fit, which I really appreciate because I really struggle to find true vintage Levi's jackets that fit me just because I'm so tall. So this one fits me kind of like a Carhartt Detroit. Maybe I'll do a try on at the end of this video, but yeah, those are the main differences. That is why I love this jacket. I'm probably gonna wear it today, to be completely honest. And it just reminded me of my Visvim jacket too, just because it is like a modern, more modern take on a classic Levi's jacket. Right, now we'll move on to the next one. This is a nice deck jacket, kind of preparing for the fall. I couldn't get the zipper working right before this video, so I honestly might sell this one, but I got it for a good price. This is the successor to the famous N1 deck jacket, which is one of my biggest videos on here. If you haven't watched it, check it out. I posted it probably 2 or 3 years ago, but this one's like a Vietnam era Navy deck jacket. It's got a super simple design. You have a chest pocket, some hand warmer pockets, and then this lightweight lining on the inside. And then the back of this one is actually stenciled. I don't know what it says, but it's stenciled on the back, and super chunky zipper. This one was produced during Vietnam in 1975. And then it's got like that kind of jungle cloth material on the exterior and some nice paint splatters. And then favorite detail is obviously the elasticated cuffs on the inside that you can't see. But I don't know, I've really been feeling these jackets lately. I feel like they're pretty underrated. They're super clean, essential, especially once we get into the fall. I'm probably just gonna throw this on, and yeah. I was thinking about selling it, and the zipper doesn't work, so this might be hitting eBay like next week, just because I'd rather have one that's not stenciled. Oh, also before I finish, if you want a great lightweight summer jacket, if you can find one of these with the lining cut out, or find one cheap enough to where you just cut out the lining yourself, they're made out of like OG 107 material, so they're the perfect candidate to be a lightweight shell jacket as well. Just a heads up. But yeah, put that in a pile. Next item is the last one that I'm for sure keeping. Pretty sure this is the same dude whose jacket that was, but this is a 60s US Navy wool sweater. Honestly, I didn't think I was gonna like these as much as I do since I've tried it on. And this was a little bit different than the World War II version, but basically you have this like little high neck detail. It's all black, and then you have these elongated like ribbing on the sleeves. This one fits me super well. It's pretty cropped, but the sleeves are the correct length for me, so I actually really like this sweater. And yeah, I'm gonna take it to the dry cleaner, but besides that, it's in great condition, and it's just a nice lightweight pullover sweater for the upcoming fall months. Next, we're getting into stuff that I will probably wear, but it's also going to be for sale for sure. Starting with something that's already up on my eBay. We have these Black Star black selvage jeans. These are a slim fit. I've really been liking this cut of jean lately, actually. The more summer fit reminds me of like 2015. Not that bad, but they are selvage and these fit me pretty good. The only reason I'm selling them, honestly, is just so I can buy myself a double RL pair. But they're super good quality. I find these at the thrift. I actually thrifted this pair and I think that they're underrated. But yeah, just a nice pair of black jeans. I used to have a really nice pair of Tom Ford black jeans that I thrifted years and years ago, but I sold them at the beginning of COVID and I'm starting to wish I did not, because I've been on the hunt for another pair of those. But yeah, just a super nice Made in USA pair of black jeans. This pair does have this little nice star detailing on them too, but these are on my eBay right now. I'll probably wear them once or twice. But if you're interested in them, I will link them down below. Next, we're gonna get to the Holy Grail, the banger of this video. I wish this had fit me. I tried to make it fit, but was unsuccessful. I'm gonna wear it until it sells, but like, it's just too small for me. I'm just too big, and that's what is painful about a lot of these 70s, 80s shirts, is I'm just too big for them. But we have this 80s John Lennon shirt. It says, "We all shine on the back. It is a beautiful, beautiful fade. It is on a Hanes Beefy blank, which I will show you guys the tag. Hanes Beefy, and I got this, I'll show you guys the details. As you can see, it's got John Lennon made out of stars, kind of like a constellation type deal. Super good, natural sun fade. I got this one off the homie Isaiah at Black State Co. for a steal, and I was hoping I would be able to get it out to my size, but it's just a little bit too snug in the pit. So it's hitting the eBay on Thursday, as with the rest of the stuff I'm about to show you. If you want it before then, hit me up and maybe we can come make a deal before it hits eBay. But yeah, this is just a great shirt. I miss my old John Lennon shirt. This one I was hoping would be the replacement just because it's in a little bit better condition than that one, but unfortunately it is not, because I just could not get it to fit me. So this will be up on my eBay, probably wear it a couple times this week. But yeah, pretty sad that this did not fit me, to be completely honest. So on to the next item. All right, next item is a classic. It is a staple. It is the Bill Belichick special. We have this 90s Made in USA Champion reverse weave hoodie that somebody has graciously chopped for us. Found this in a $5 pile. It has a really unique fit. I actually think that somebody could style this really well. It's got a good fade going already, but you have the chop down the middle, you have the chopped sleeves, and yeah, honestly, I'm probably gonna rock this a few times. I love a Champion reverse weave. This one is Made in USA, as you can see. And yeah, you can look like Bill Belichick. This will be starting on eBay on Thursday, and it's just a great hoodie. Like, these are just great hoodies, and you wouldn't chop a Champion reverse weave yourself. So it's nice that somebody has already done it for you. Like, I don't think anybody would actually chop one anymore just because of the value. So if you were looking for a chopped hoodie or one that you want to do something with, this is the perfect candidate, and that's why I will always pick these up. But on to the next one. It is a classic on the channel. It is a staple on the channel. Buy these every single time I find them. We have a vintage Polo Ralph Lauren Denim Trucker jacket, the Kanye West special, the Yeezy inspiration. This one's a little bit different than the other ones that I've had, because on the back you have that beautiful American flag patch. This one's made in US. It is a vintage 80s, 90s one. It's got that chore coat look with the crop denim trucker styling, and it's got a really nice sun fade. And what I like about this one is, unlike the other ones I've had, it has no rips, which is super, super nice. But yeah, it's really clean. I really like the color on it. This one I'm probably gonna wear around until it sells, but it will be hitting the eBay on Thursday as well. And yeah, I love like all the details on these. I love how it's got that Carhartt Detroit type sleeve. They have wider sleeves, but they still maintain that super cropped boxy fit. And yeah, these are just great jackets. I will always buy them when I find them. There's two that I would keep for myself, but I just haven't found them yet for a price I want to pay. So yeah, but this will be hitting eBay. And we are into the home stretch of this video. We got 3 things left that I found that were amazing, amazing pieces. However, I'm just never gonna wear them, so they're just gonna be for sale. First off, we have the only pair of vintage Levi's from this video, which is these 70s 517s with the Talon zip, transition biggie era type deal. Beautiful, beautiful fade on these. They're not my size, so that's why they're gonna be for sale. I got these for a really good price, and yeah, I'll just show you some of the details on them. They're gonna be bidding on my eBay. I'm starting in low, so if you are interested in these, it's your chance. But yeah, as you can see, they have that Talon zip on them. They have been hemmed, but they've been hemmed to a good length. They're hemmed to a 30. Have a nice copper overlock stitch with the selvage denim. These are not like red lines or anything, but they're the same denim as a pair of red lines. Chain stitch pockets. They are not single stitch, unfortunately. The stamp is 650, and they're not biggies or anything. They have that nice little E tab, but they have really nice pockets on the back. Great boot cut fit, really nice fade. If you win these on eBay, you're gonna love them. And yeah, I just got them for a super good price, so somebody hopefully will get them for a good price on eBay. Next piece we have, I'm gonna just run through real quick. We have this 70s McGregor novel print sweater. This was in a $5 pile, so I was like, I can't pass it up. Love McGregor. If you guys are looking for some novelty type stuff, McGregor is the brand to go for. But yeah, love that McGregor made in USA tag. And this one just has little embroidered dude skiing, and it's super cute, super essential, very Polo. Starting this off cheap on eBay, but yeah, it's got a great shape and everything. It's just like not something I would wear, but it was too good to pass up. So the last piece we have is going to be this Indium Motorcycle shirt. This one's not like actually Indium Motorcycle, it's just heavily implied that it's Indium Motorcycle, because you have that chief looking motorcycle with the Native American, and then it says Brothers of the Wind on the back. This is in a $5 pile. It's a perfect boxy fit motorcycle tee, and yeah, it's got a nice fade starting, really unique two-tone collar situation starting on that Freedom by Creative Apparel tag. But just a super clean shirt. Somebody's really gonna appreciate this one, and I had to pick it up. But with that all being said, I think we did this all in one take, which is pretty good. So again, tons of stuff hitting the eBay next week, tons of stuff ending this week. And yeah, it was really nice going to the flea again. I appreciate you guys watching this video. I appreciate you guys bidding on my stuff on eBay and buying stuff off me to support these videos going forward. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend. So.